Remembrance Day has come and gone, and each year I guess I pause and I think about our veterans and the freedoms they fought for, but if I'm honest, that's usually just an afterthought, not something I spend too much time on. 2 years ago, though, that changed because I got to visit the Vimy Ridge Memorial.
Vimy Ridge is a 7-kilometer area in northern France that was a pivotal point in World War I. The Canadian troops were ordered to seize Vimy in April of 1917. This area was key as it sits on a ridge that overlooks enemy lines. The Canadians weren't the first troops to try and take it over. There were previous French attacks that had failed. Canada succeeded in capturing Vimy, but it was a victory at a heavy cost. Almost 4,000 Canadians were killed and another 7,000 wounded. The important factor was that this was the first time that all Canadians fought together. Men and women from across the country were present on those sacred grounds.
When I got to visit, I had been living in France at that point for about 5 months and was really feeling homesick. And so to be at the memorial and walk through these Canadian monuments really instilled a sense of Canadian pride in me.
One of the interesting parts about Vimy is it's one of the few sites visitors can walk through the trench lines. The total area of the site is above 250 acres, much of which is off limits to visitors for safety reasons. The uneven ground you see in pictures is due to landmines and explosions, many of which have still not been found. You can walk above the trench lines and down in the ground. This is interesting to see, but it made me sick to think that this is the reality of Canadians who fought here. The sheep you see are actually there to keep the grass cut. They are light enough to not set off a mine. The main focal point in Vimy sits upon the highest point of the ridge and looks like a large white marble wall. The figure of a cloaked young female stands atop the front wall and overlooks the plains. The woman has her head bowed, her eyes cast down, and her chin resting on one hand. This saddened figure is known as Mother Canada and is meant to be the young nation of Canada mourning her dead. Inscribed on the wall are the names of over 11,000 Canadian soldiers who were posted missing, presumed dead, in France. What's amazing is as I was walking through Vimy, I was actually walking on Canadian soil. France deemed the area surrounding the monument to be Canadian territory in 1922 as an expression of gratitude to the Canadian people for their sacrifice.
Since visiting Vimy, Remembrance Day has taken a new meaning for me. I remember those feelings of walking through the park and seeing those unexploded landmines and being in those tunnels and reading those 11,000 names. I feel different, and I can honestly say that my feelings of gratefulness are no longer just a passing thought. I'm proud to be Canadian, and I will remember.